Hi guys, I'm Laura Jokowski. Welcome to Badass Rodeo Company. Today we're going to talk about stirrup placement and how it affects your run. Hi all you badass barrel racers.
Laura Jokowski, I'm on the highest calling.
Hot in the kitchen, fires reach the skies. I got a fever from the visions, and it's pure desire. What's going on, help me?
Be sure to like and subscribe to this video so that you can follow along with me on our whole entire barrel racing journey because the barrel racing learning never ends. I've had lots of questions over the years about what types of saddles are best for different horses and how to go about riding them. So I have a couple examples here that I'd like to show you. This is my Bob Marshall, a treeless saddle, and this is my Posey saddle that I've rode in quite a few different horses. I've had this saddle for over 10 years. Don't look at the fenders. And please excuse me today because it is like 0 degrees. So there's no degrees, so I'm gonna try and get through it without freezing my ass off. And please excuse my attire. We were at tack swap here earlier this winter, and I had the same question again, and I thought of a really good way to go and explain it. So I wanted to show you all, especially now that it's winter, we have time to look for new saddles and swap on Facebook and everything. So again, I am not endorsed by either of these brands or any of the ones I'm about to talk about, and I mean no disrespect on any of them either. It's just what has been working for me and what could possibly work for you and your horse in the future to really take you to that next level. This is my fancy barn stool. I have a few students in my group that I've actually had to have them go and buy different saddles for their horses. And if it makes a tenth of a difference to buy a new saddle and to have one that works better for you than an old clunky saddle, then it's worth all of its money right there. So, like, yes, you can buy cheaper saddles and still get the same effect, but there's a difference between having a cheaper made saddle that you just deal with and having one that actually works for you and with you. Just like bits too. You can go ahead and run your horse in any bit, but some bits might just enhance your run just that tenth, just that thousandth that you need. And that is all important in barrel racing. So what I like to do here with my fancy stool is, let's say we are riding in a normal saddle. I think hopefully this will work for me here. Okay, so you're riding in your saddle. And you have one of the cheaper saddles where your legs tend to fly behind you. So if you're riding your horse and your legs are back like this, and let's say I'm going to take my stool out, there's no way I can even stand like that. So if you're falling forward in your saddle and it's like this, there's no way that you can keep your balance and ride around the barrel with your horse and your body like this. This doesn't look comfortable, so I can't imagine you're able to sit back and really drive. Whoa, see, to be able to sit back and really drive. My horses are watching me do this, by the way. You're not able to really sit and drive your horse around the turn. So that also goes for if your feet are in front of you like this, and you were to take the stool out from under me, where am I going to go? I'm going to fall right back. So I have a lot of trouble in a saddle like this to be able to get up and out and to be able to ride my horse. Because, see, now I'm forward. I can't, if I'm back like this and riding, I don't have the center of balance to be able to ride my horse and be able to get up quick and get ready for the run. I'm always sitting for the turn. So I like a saddle where my stirrups are directly underneath of me so that I am riding. No more stool. So I'm riding like this. I'm able to sit back deep for the hoe, up, able to get up for the go. So it's the difference between, this is Hazel, between hoe and go. So that's where I'd like to show you these two saddles. There are many different other ones that can work for you. This one, I rode many championships in, so I really can't say anything about it, but I've also been drugged 3 times in this saddle. And I have videos somewhere, but I can't find it. And that's because the stirrups are pretty flimsy. And I did take the rubbers off of my stirrups so that my feet slide out a lot easier. But with this saddle, I have difficulty going up and down hills even because I can't get up and out of it. When you're sitting in it, it's like an easy chair, like a recliner. And I do ride in it in the winter because my butt stays warmer. But this one, it's hard to get up and out of. If I look at the thumbnails of a race from a photographer, and they're like little tiny on my phone, I can pick out everyone that's riding in a treeless saddle because they're all sitting the same way. And so then I have a lot of difficulty riding a hard running horse in this and being able to stay on attention and staying with them the whole time. So, but I do keep it around for riding every once in a while I might throw this on a horse, but I do like it. And like I said, I've won a lot of championships in it. And sometimes if you have a nice, consistent, honest horse, this is a nice one to hold you in too. If you aren't able to get up and out, this saddle is going to hold you in and be really comfortable. So then this is my Posy. And this one keeps my feet exactly where I like them to be. And what I really like about this saddle too is the ground seat, because I'm able to get back and whoa and then up and go quite easily. So I do like this one a lot, and I've had a couple that I really love. Like I really love my G-Bar G that I had, but I've just been going with Posies to stay with consistency for my own riding. But I want you to really pay attention when you're riding what your stirrups are doing. Like when you're loping circles, is it easy to like run along with your horse? You can run your stirrups like this. I mean, or do you fall forward a lot in your turns and the stirrups like easily come back? Like these ones do not easily go back. This one I can literally run in along with my horse. And they also don't go forward. Like a forward is okay a little bit, but you don't want so much forward like that one. So things to think about in your center of balance and how it's affecting your horse, because like I said, there's a few students that have upgraded their saddles have really noticed a major difference. And once you go to a saddle that has the correct stirrups, you really can't go back. It's too hard because like you're working so hard against the saddle that it's almost impossible during the run to keep you the correct position. So think about that when you're looking for a new saddle this year. And good luck saddle hunting. I know how fun that is. Go to badassrodeo.com for more cool tips and tricks and join my team, which I've been really excited about, that we've been growing so much more. We've been following along with our barrel racing is life journal and book, and I have noticed amazing results from that. Just in my own riding, it's been really beneficial to keep track of my daily exercises and to do weekly check-ins with myself to make sure that I am on track for all these really cool goals I'm going for this year. But you can get yours too at badassrodeo.com. It's also on Amazon, or you can join me for personal live one-on-one coaching, or we can do online coaching to help you get to that next level and get the tips and tricks that you need and you deserve. Thanks, guys.